obviously a lot of swings and elements to that one. In your view, what was the reason your team ultimately came up short tonight?
I thought their offensive rebounds really hurt us. I thought we did a pretty good job of getting back in transition, which they're really good at. And I think they're second in offensive rebounds. They did a good job with that tonight. And I think in crucial possessions we couldn't get a stop. And then I think the end of the third is probably what hurt us the most.
Franz, you had an epic back and forth with Jaren Jackson throughout the game. You kept drawing him on switches. He got you a few times with some blocks, but once you drew that foul right before the half, you were able to score effectively against him with the pull-up shots, the crafty finishes at the rim. What was that matchup like throughout the game, and is he as impressive as of any defender you've seen this season?
Yeah, I think he's a really good defender. Has great timing on his as a help defender and on the ball as well. And just try to be aggressive and make a couple of plays. And I think against good players, you got to play through mistakes too, and try to do that.
You were on the floor there for that last possession. What was supposed to happen there? Were you guys trying to get the timeout?
Yeah, I think there was some confusion whether we were going to call a timeout or not, and obviously really frustrating to end the game like that.
You guys are kind of focusing a little bit more on your kind of late game execution and buttoning that up. Obviously miscommunication on that last play, but what needs to change for you guys to consistently come through in games like this?
I think everybody on the court has to, not just be worried about their own game, but what's going on the floor and what we're trying to do as a team. And we got to communicate, and then I think the coaches got to communicate and help us with that. And like on that last play, not everybody knew, I think, what we wanted to do, and that's not on one person. That's on everybody on the court, people on the bench. That's why this is a team sport, and it's not easy to do that, especially when there's 20,000 loud people. But that's what this is about.
Franz, I apologize if you were asked something similar to this earlier, but that third quarter, you guys came out with a big run, and then Memphis responded with one of their own. Just how do you kind of weather the tides, the runs of both teams, and kind of stay even-keeled in that moment? And what did you think maybe was going astray in that second half of that third quarter?
Yeah, I thought after our run and after the first maybe 6-7 minutes, they turned up their physicality a little bit, and we struggled to get some good looks. And I think Jackson hit like 3 threes in a row. They play really fast, so if you don't get a good look, you're on your heels. The possession down. That's what they did a really good job of in that stretch, I thought. But honestly, I thought we did a pretty good job. Obviously, maybe the last three. Shouldn't happen, but run's going to happen in the game, and we're not going to play perfect. And we got the lead, I think, up to 8 again in the fourth or something like that. So, I think a lot of positives too in this game, but obviously super frustrating with the way the season has been going and where we are in the standings.
Just on that point, you guys were able to fight your way back into the game in the second quarter, build that lead in the third quarter with your defense leading the way. Is it starting to feel like you guys are kind of finding that grit and determination that you had earlier in the year and seeing that a little bit more often now?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we're not going to be perfect, but I think for the most part, we played a pretty good game, and we just got to continue to build on that, and it's going to turn for us if we keep doing that. And 1-point game, some luck is involved in these games always too. So I think that part, I think you got to earn that though, that luck in these games. And if we keep our focus and keep worrying about the right stuff, then our luck is going to turn our way too.
Thanks, baby.
Thank you.